It's F1 Manager time for the Japanese Grand Prix in Season 2, round number 17. In FP1, it was a very positive session, P1 and P3, but I'm not looking into times too much because there's a Williams in 5th. And in Practice 2, it was P2 and P8 on the board, so okay, P3 as Carlos decided to put a lap in. P3 and P8, again, very promising session. Yuki Tsunoda is quick, but he's got a 10 place grid penalty at the least. And FP3, I don't know what that was, but 93% drive confidence for Russell and 73 for Lewis.
We're about to find out in qualifying.
Suzuka is a notorious circuit both for its unpredictable weather and the difficulty of closely following other cars. Making the right call on when to head out to avoid traffic and dirty air can make all the difference here.
Karun, if we could perhaps talk about Lewis for a moment. How do you think he's feeling?
I'd say they'll be feeling all right. If you were to compare them with their teammate, they're coming out on top and they're showing their worth.
Buckle up then, folks. It's almost time for qualifying.
Into Q1, it's gonna get, it was wet at the start of the session, it's now getting dry, so we could have a few surprise exits, as Red Bull are only 12th and 13th, or 13th and 14th, Ferrari only 11th and 12th. There could be some people that go out that aren't meant to go out, as Verstappen's put a time in P9. Is that it? He's not very safe with that, I don't think. As both our guys are going green. All they need to do really is get in the gap between Perez and Norris. So Lewis has done a 30.6 and a 37.9, and he's going to come up to the line, down towards the bottom of the track, through the Casio triangle, towards the line, goes P3, 6 tenths off Perez. Wow, that Red Bull's quick. And Sainz is currently in the drop zone, George currently in the drop zone, through the Casio triangle, up to the line, George gets through. Can Sainz knock out Verstappen? Someone's done it, Sainz. Verstappen's out. He's on a slow lap. Yeah, Verstappen's out. A huge twist in the championship as Verstappen is knocked out in Q1. Now we have to win this race to get as many points as we can on Max Verstappen, who will start tomorrow's Grand Prix in 17th, unless Yuki is in front of him, but I don't think he is. Oh yeah, Yuki is in front of him, so he might be 16th if Yuki can't qualify in 7th or above. Anyway, Q2 is very much opposite of Q1. It's going to start raining as soon as we finish these laps, so we're actually the first people on track. So we've just got to make sure we get through with the fastest times, or the 10th and 9th fastest time if you want to play it that safe. Coming through down towards the hairpin. Notorious for overtaking on the F1 game. Not quite on this game because this game struggles with overtaking. But yeah. F1 Manager 24 will be out soon. I'll be playing a lot of that on my Twitch, where I also play this live, Mega Gamer 8888 on Twitch. Make sure to like and subscribe here for much more content on F1 Manager 24 and 23, as Lewis goes 3 tenths quicker than George, more like 4 tenths, Bottas 1.2 off, Tsunoda 1.2 off, Leclerc 3 tenths off. As Perez is coming around, he's taken both off as purple sectors, no doubt. Alonso only a tenth and a half off, Perez 4 tenths clear. Wow. As it begins to rain, and it's Zhou, Norris, I think Tsunoda and both Alfa Romeos out in Q2 as we head into Q3. There's going to be 2 clear runs, I believe. Or is it just going to be 1 clear run? Anyway, we've gone out. No, it's going to be 1 clear run. There is going to be rain rising up through here. Now through the S's, left, right, and rising up through the left into Degna 1 and Degna 2 through there. Green for both drivers, not purple unfortunately, but as long as we're 2nd and 3rd, or as long as we have a car near the front row, but we need to have at least one car in the top 3 to have a chance at a win here, and we need it preferably to be Lewis, so the championship can stay on, as Lewis has gone purple in the second sector, but it's only us going through the second sector at the moment, as Perez, Lewis, George, okay, oh, Hamilton just 700s off for the purple middle and final, as the rain
P2 at the moment.
isn't coming down just yet.
So
It will start to come down in a minute. In fact, now it's come down very heavy. Surely Charles can't do anything. Okay. Right. Sainz, Leclerc and Alonso all should have had bad laps, yeah. But yeah, they all managed to beat George, despite George doing a full lap on a clear track and them having 0.6mm of rain on their lap. Don't know about that, Chief, but it's P2 and P6 for Sunday's race. We have a chance here to take big points out of Verstappen and big leaps towards the Constructors and Drivers' Championships.
The time has almost come for our drivers to fight it out wheel to wheel. Race day has arrived.
Anything can happen at Suzuka, as Kimi Raikkonen proved in 2005. The Finn battled all the way from 17th to win. Will we see a similar show of will and talent today, I wonder? The weather is very overcast here. Strategies might have to be quite flexible going into today's race.
This Suzuka circuit is primed and ready and waiting to see Formula One's finest battle it out. We're all good to go here in Japan with 53 laps around the Suzuka circuit. Our attention shifts to Lewis Hamilton and what he can produce in this race.
A second place start for them today. They'll be aiming for a podium, but could they even sneak the win?
Here we go. It's time to go racing. Get ready. It's the Japanese Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Lights out and away we go, as Crofty says. Karun, we are not just hoping for one car on the podium, we're hoping for one car on the top step of the podium and the other on the bottom step of the podium, or hopefully even the second step if the car's that quick. They've gone soft, we've gone mediums to try and push more up until the rain. A few others have gone hard, as on lap 4 George Russell with the DRS goes past Hulkenberg. He then gets past Alonso, and then on lap 8 George then gets past Charles Leclerc. So now, as Perez and Hamilton have been swapping for P1 and P2, Hamilton is now 1.3 seconds clear of Perez. All these guys are now pitting for Inters when it's too early. We are 1-3, genuinely looking quicker than the Red Bulls today. Unfortunately, I think Verstappen has pitted them. It's P13, so he has made quite good progress in just 14 laps. These races are long, as both of our drivers come into the pits as the track goes down. 3.1 for Lewis, 3.3 for George, not great, but we just need to keep chipping away. It's going to be an attacking stint on Inters, because soon it's going to chuck it down and it'll be full wet rain, and then it will go back to Inters. This is a virtual safety car, which gives us time to just cool down everything, as it then goes back to greens on lap 20, as Sergio Perez comes into the pits on lap 21 for Inters, but it's just too early. 3.4mm of rain. It is going to keep rising up, I know that, but it's not ready yet. Plus the water looks flat at this point on the graph, so this might be George's chance to get in front of him, as it's now time for wets, which means Lewis and George both come in. So I think we'd have been quicker than Perez in sector 1 and 2. He might have just been quicker than us, depending on how quick he got the tyres warm in sector 3. As Lewis with a 3.1, George with a 3.3 again, not getting any points in the pit stop championship because our pit stop are terrible. Yeah, George is now trying to get past Carlos. Yeah, he needs to go for it because the Inters are terrible. He's not gaining much. He's not done it. He's not done it again. What? He's just lifted off so much. He has to get him soon. He's wasting so much time. Perez is now 8 seconds in front. This has to be it. Dive bomb and spoon. Lovely. That 32, you got that gap down from 8 seconds to Perez to just 4. And we've put a lap earlier than Perez back onto Inters. Because this might be it till the flag. 3.3 Lewis, 3.3 George. It'll be an aggressive stint on Inters to the flag, possibly with dries still to go. As Perez comes in a lap later, but is this Russell in front of Perez? I hope so. Lewis has just gone past. We've definitely got a big chance of winning this race, provided no mistakes. George is not quite there. However, we pit George as the rain hits 1.14 millimeters onto a set of the soft compound tyres. There's going to be an attacking stint on the softs. Lewis is going to come in this lap. I've tried to pit George because it's only 1.07, so the track's not that much better. And from the second sector, really, the softs have been quicker. So on go the softs for Lewis. Consistent 3.3s in the pit stop today. It's not good enough. Quite frankly, as Verstappen is in P10, which is slightly annoying. Perez actually goes a lap longer, so he goes 2 laps longer than George. And, yeah. George sets the fastest lap, and he is now ahead as Verstappen gets up to P4. As Lewis takes fastest lap. Lewis wins. George P2. Lewis P1, the fastest lap. Verstappen's going to be P4 because there's nothing Charles can do, and Sainz killed his tyres. So unfortunately, he only gained 13 points on Verstappen when he was knocked out in Q1. Huge damage limitation from him. But we have to gain big points in the future races to have a chance at winning this championship.
Wow, what a fantastic drive from Lewis Hamilton.
It was a truly excellent win, with everything working together for the team and driver.
A great display of team spirit there, as everyone finally gets the chance to share this moment. And Lewis Hamilton takes to the podium once more, adding yet another trophy to his legacy.
And that's excellent, seeing both the team's drivers up there on the podium together.
And a lovely show of sportsmanship to conclude proceedings here in Japan. And as proceedings start to wind down here, what will Mercedes have made of this result, Karun?
I doubt they could be much happier. A win and a podium place. What a great way to round out the weekend.
And that's all for today as we wrap up the weekend here in Japan.
For the next round, we'll be travelling to Qatar as the drivers battle it out at the Losail International Circuit. We'll see you there.
That's our first win in a while. Lewis P1, George probably driver of the day, I think. Well, no, Verstappen driver of the day, but George has also had probably a P2 driver of the day. As he went from P6 to P2. Lewis just 14 points behind now in the championship. He's cleared Leclerc by quite a few points as well. George getting closer to Leclerc in the championship. A double top 3 in the championship may be on, but 3 different teams in the top 3 of the championship. This is heating up. The constructors, because we've got the best second driver, really, because Perez is worse than Sainz and Sainz is worse than Russell. We're leading the constructors, and hopefully we can just keep pushing, keep maintaining our lead. Our pit stops were a second quicker than the best pit stops without any mistakes. That is worrying, as we have an underfloor design complete, which Lewis will have one of them, because I believe I emergency manufacture 1 and normal manufacture 3. Yep, I think we emergency 1 because 6 million is too much to spend on some underfloors. So 1.6 million we'll spend to get Lewis his underfloor. And then George will have to wait till next Grand Prix in Austin. Well, next Grand Prix in Austin, because next one's Qatar. We'll manufacture 3 of them. And I think we'll do the same with the next design, which is the front wing. And then we'll do more designs, which I've already done because I've already filmed Qatar. yeah, we'll make some more designs on for hopefully the last few races of the season, which will hopefully change the complexity of the championship. Same with the front wing. One emergency, 3 rushed, I think, just so we can get them on for 2 on for Qatar, rather than just the 1. So 1 emergency and 3 rushed. Anyway, if you like this series, make sure to watch it on Twitch live, Mega Gamer 8888, and make sure to like and subscribe for more F1 Manager content and F1 Manager 24 content coming very, 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 very soon. Almost too soon, as we actually cancelled that project because I did the front wings on standard, not rushed. So here we go. Front wings, 3 front wings, rushed. Make sure to like and subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you next time for Qatar. Hopefully much of the same. Another 1-2, yes please. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.